Hey friends, we're back at it again. This is Andrew from LFG, and we are doing part 11 of our Soul Level 1 run. Let's see if we can't get all the way to Ornstein and Smog today, as I got a good feeling about being able to kick his ass, or their ass. We're going to try to do it without any of that RTSR stuff. Yeah, we'll see if we can do it without RTSR. Pull my microphone in a little bit closer. People can hear me better. Would say I'd get dizzy there, but I'm used to it. Alright, as usual, I'm going to fight some dudes along the way. I don't think I'll have the gargoyle, because I think he kind of despawned last time, but we'll see. Oh, nope, he's there, good. Ooh. Broke right through it, but hey, that's cool. Ooh, wow, okay. It's been so long since I've been whacked by his tail, I forgot about it. There we go, now we can do lock-ons. The gargoyle shield. From one gargoyle to another. There it is. Don't you know there's like two major guards? One of them is coming towards me. Got a gigantic shield. That's not good. What we can do is we can, get behind him. Show him a little spanking or two. Don't you know? Just don't hit the shield and it won't do nothing. Kind of tends to cause a bit of aggravation. All of a sudden I'm like channeling Butters or some shit. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba. I feel like most people that I see that do Soul Level 1, like, they never use a shield. They're just like, dude, I've got my fucking wood... Or, frickin' whatever. I probably shouldn't curse, but whatever. Dude, I've got my dark wood grain ring, and I'm gonna frickin' roll around, and... Oh, man, I'm so awesome. And check this out, dude. Like, I've got frickin' elite armor on, and, like, they can't even stop me, and I don't even need a medium roll or a light roll, because I could do this fat rolling, and, no. I'm like, use that shield. Then again, Dark Souls 1 is the most, like, in my opinion, shield-friendly of all of the Dark Souls, of the three major titles, with the second one being the most, like, yeah, you're fine. It's a giant halberd. I'll still use my shield against these dudes, but it's a lot different. Because they're all their basic attacks penetrate. They actually penetrate your, what the heck you want to call it, your guard. So, no matter what, they chip. Now, I don't know if a bit closer. Yeah, I know, I don't care. I don't care. Hello, permit me to introduce myself. I am Count Magnus Lee at your service. And seeing as you have found yourself fit to trespass upon your domain, I must ask for payment. If you know what I'm quoting, I like you more. Oh yeah, shit. Well, now I've got RTSR. But no. One down. Must go for payment. 20 whole damage. Get lost! There we go. Alright, now we'll ditch the scepter, but keep the shield. I feel pretty good about getting shot at. These guys are honestly not that bad. As I say that, as I forget that I'm just slightly too close. But no, this is honestly not that bad. Let's just run with it. Really, the only hard part with these guys, once you've mastered like the patterns, where they're going to be, what they're going to do, at least on the remastered version. There used to be some difficulty with the 60 FPS version on Prepare to Die, because again, the way physics were handled, in my opinion. But this one's honestly not that bad. Didn't quite get him in time before the arrow from the side. That's fine. I didn't say it was going to be easy, just, you know, it's not too bad. Usually what I do is I'll kick him off the side if I'm prepared, but he started off with his sword attack. I didn't quite get in early enough, but it's fine. We'll get it this time. Welcome, benvenuto, bienvenido. Come on in. I wonder if... Probably not, but I want to see. Fire's great for stunning, but I wonder if it even makes a difference against these dudes. But I have a feeling that they're, like, resistant to divine damage. I really just... I'm sure I could look it up if I Googled it, but I just want to know. You know? Oh, yeah, that's resistant, all right. Either that or I'm just not doing anywhere near as much damage with it. Oh, come on. Maybe I should have skipped this dude. He's being annoying this time. Last time wasn't too bad, so... Oh well. Alright. He's down. Might as well get his brother. Die, you miserable peasant. It's funny because he's the exact opposite of like a peasant. He's like a full-on knight dude. Oops. Okay, apparently I'm going to be doing this the old-fashioned way. Be helpful if I wasn't medium rolling. What can you do? Get off of the side of the building. Thank you. Oops. Heater shield. Yeah. And we'll piss them off. Hello. Come on. Oh, keep going. Keep going. No, it's okay. No? No. No. That's naughty. What am I doing my Michael Jackson all of a sudden? Ignorant. It's ignorant. It's ignorant. Don't you know it's ignorant? Okay, next one. Roll. Oh, my kick didn't connect. That's all good. It's all good. My kick connects. It's just it's not enough to break it. I guess what I'll need to do is instead I'm gonna have to, because I'm keeping my shield up, so that way if I sense the other arrow coming, because you can hear it, or I can hear it in the headphones. If need be, I can break lock, switch over if I don't have like a good angle, and I can block it. But I think instead what I'm getting to do is just go full blown, like I'm gonna break his, you know, it's a little harder because I'm whiffing, but like I'm gonna break his poise to get him like in that state, and then I can knock him off if I'm lucky, and I'll just have to be more like, okay, well if the arrow comes, hopefully it doesn't hit me. You know, hopefully I've got a good angle on it. I think that's how I'm gonna have to approach it. Because again, I don't like to cheese it if I can help it. I mean, there are some ways to cheese them, but I prefer not to. I really do. I don't think he can follow, but I could be wrong. Can you follow? Oh, you can follow. Oh well. At least he gets to move away from his brother. Is pain in my assholes. Very large pain in my assholes. Go. You're not my boyfriend. Okay, you're gone. Now... You're gone. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Little chip damage. I like the way that I like the way you die, boy. Django. But you lost her forever, Django. I know I don't know how to sing, but if I don't try, I'll never get better. Oh, he would do. Oh. Who saw that coming? I'm like, oh, I will jump and I will do my leap strike. Yes. Can you feel the love tonight? Tonight. This'll be fun, yes. You'll be my boyfriend. No, we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. I have beaten far more challenging stuff than this, yeah? Well, you haven't seen much yet. I'm still working on my YouTube career, but I know I have. I know I have. I will admit there are certain types of limitations that are more difficult than others. Maybe I'll just talk, kind of distract myself from it. But yeah, and by it I mean the pain today is a very, very high pain day. But I want to get this released in time. That way YouTube can process it for Monday. And because I'm trying to distract myself. So, yeah. Anyways, Soul Level 1 isn't that bad. I don't mind damage reductions. I don't mind uh, health limitations. I really don't. I really genuinely don't. The only things I don't like that I'm not a fan of, and this is one of the reasons why I have a hard time going back to one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, this is one I heard, which is Oblivion. I've never beaten Skyrim, but I've beaten Oblivion all the way through that I can recall. Oh my god, I love Oblivion. But would you just fucking fall off the side already, please? Is I I can't stand what the fuck am I talking about? I cannot stand the idea of encumbrance. It's so frustrating to me. Like, I get it. It makes sense, and it's way more realistic. It's like, of course, it makes total sense. Like, you should have a limit to how much you can carry, and it should be a realistic limit. Not like, I got lucky there. Not like, well, I can carry 700 pounds, So I get it. There's that part where it makes sense, but there's because the games they demand that you have a certain degree. I can't believe that it didn't try to strike me from behind. Because they demand to a certain degree that like you carry this heavy equipment or you need to wear this gear. Like I get it, it's a trade-off. I do. I really genuinely do. It's just it's not I don't think it's bad game mechanics by any stretch of the imagination. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's handled quite well, which I do believe it's handled very well in Oblivion, of course, in Oblivion, Skyrim, things like that. Like I think it's handled well. I just don't like it, and it's annoying in here too, to a certain extent. And it's just because it's the one thing about the game where it's handled very well. Normally, I think it's one of those things where you got plenty of encumbrance to work with and weight to be able to bear if you're leveling your character, if you're investing into whatever the stat is that increases your weight count, whether it be endurance, whether it be whatever. Each game's different. But like if you're investing in that stat, then it's totally fine. You can get yourself a good setup. And I could upgrade my armor here, and I could medium roll and all that kind of stuff, but all my timings, all the things that I've memorized, are based off of fast rolls, which, as we know, that's agility is king, dex is king, god is king, dex is better than sex. You've heard it all, but it's true. So, it just makes it harder. But whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just talking about my experiences here with you guys. Like I am having fun right now, and it's definitely distracting me from what's going on. Although I definitely would recommend, if you can, if you're in the mood to watch stuff on my channel, go check out a video I just did called Dynamite Cop. Oh man, what a game! I played it, and it's like it's like a Final Fight, silly '90s hybrid thing. It is pure gold. It is great. It's what they call like a Sega AM1 style games. That means there's only like 30 minutes of gameplay in the whole darn thing, and then you sort of repeat missions. I think it looked like there were more missions that I could play through, but it was amazing. It had all the right kind of 90s qualities. It was just gold. It is for the Dreamcast, which means you either need to purchase it and then play it on Redream, or you need to purchase it and then play it on like a real actual Dreamcast. So there is that limitation there, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Made yesterday amazing. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna run away. They can't follow you. All right. It's time. Wow, okay. To get lightninged, apparently. Let's just run past all of this. Let's just run past all... Okay, or not. Ban in my assholes. Alright, maybe talking is what's distracting me. I'm definitely capable of doing this sort of stuff. I'm just getting distracted. Let's focus. Let's switch out. I don't want fire anymore. I don't think fire... Well, no, actually fire is helpful. It stuns them, so let's keep that. Swap out that. Let's change some stuff. I don't want RTSR. I want ring of physical... Let's do Havel, so that way I can wear the Elite Knight. Well, no, that's right. I still can't fat roll. There we go. I'll just go shieldless, I guess. And then, yeah. I think if I had the regular knight set, that one would allow me, because it's ever so slightly lighter. And I do need to go back and kill that dragon guy, but honestly, I want fast travel before I start fiddling around with running around the world again, because that's one of the things about Dark Souls 1 that it's a perfectly great choice design-wise, but I just like fast travel. Maybe not to the point of like Elden Ring, where I'm teleporting around the world like some sort of frickin' wizard, but certainly to the point where I'm capable of moving around the world from early on, you know? One thing I need to look into as far as proving, but something I honestly believe, is I don't think it's just your rolls that are affected. Your jumps obviously technically aren't. You jump the same distance no matter what, that I'm aware of. But I really do believe the lag of movement is affected by your overall weight as well. So meaning, like, if you're lightweight, heavyweight, medium weight, whatever, it affects how quickly your momentum shifts from one area to another. So, like, if I'm moving forward like this, lightweight, it's easy. When I'm heavy, it's like, or like slower to get started, if that makes any sense. I genuinely believe something like that is goes on. Let's do light crossbow. I got 10 bolts. Be so cool if I could turn this into like a demon hunter thing. Dude, seriously? Early on you weren't doing any of this nonsense. Okay, well at least that one's gone. Okay. Let's go, punk. Yeah. And I don't want you ruining my day, but apparently too late. Okay. Same thing here. At least one of you needs to go off the side. Come on, go off the side. Just fall. Thank you. Okay. So you've done... There we go. Yours is Smith & Wesson. And you've had your 6. I love that quote. I love James Bond, but I mean, especially Sean Connery Bond. Connery Bond is Bond. There's no... I mean, there are other Bonds. They have their own qualities, but like... Sean Connery is Bond. James Bond. There we go. Solid as a rock. Alright. It's too bad I do not have any humanity. For I need to upgrade my bonfire, yes. Soul Bro! I love you, man. Not homoerotically, but in every other way possible. Alright. Oh, I do have one, but it's only enough. Yeah, see, if I did just the one, all I would do is just kindle my, or, you know, reverse my hollow, so. Alright. Slightly higher stability, but not worth it. I understand why the grass shield is not, why it's not 100% block, but it still sucks. Fire. A little early. You'll be my friend. You'll be my... That was on. You'll be my boyfriend. Okay, let's do this. Come on. There we go. Felt like the first one was on, but whatever. I will admit I'm used to the two-handed sword time, like they're big swords, as opposed to the silver straight sword. Havel down here for when it doesn't matter about a quick wait when we fight the brothers or whatever later, or the four kings, because they will wreck your face. Okay, that right there is what we call a mimic. If you look careful, again, reminder, if it breathes when you're close, which it should here in a second, or if the chain is pointing towards you, that is a mimic. Do not open it. Hit it. Make it not want you sexually. There you go. Wipe yourself off, man. You dead. God, that was such a cheesy line. It's from the movie Rush Hour. 1 or 2, I can't remember. So we're not going to be able to use the Dragon Tooth or the Great Shield, but I like to get everything. Havel's helm and armor, and then of course his gauntlets and legs. Those we definitely will use against the Four Kings, because there's no real need to dodge. You can't really work your way out of that one. You just want as much physical prowess as possible. Stand next to him like a freaking tank and unload with everything you got. You can't really RTSR your way through that. Well, you can RTSR your way through that one, because if you're a parry god, you can, or a dodge king, not really a parry god, sorry, dodge king, then you can go ahead and make his day. But we'll see what happens there. I like beating the bosses without using RTSR. Red Tearstone Ring for those people like myself who didn't figure it out at first. Once again, this is a mimic. Do not beat it. Hit it with fire. Guess what this is gonna be? Yep, it's another mimic. They're trying to fool you. Now, if you're careful, you can see I'm basically planning around the idea that I'm going to stun him eventually, like poise / fire break. Silver coin and gold coin are worth souls, so that's the reason why I go ahead and access them. But, okay. probably should not have done it in that manner. I got a little close. We want the shield, and then we're going to fight him because Andrew doesn't run away from anything. He tries not to, at least. He commits to his fights. Ever since that one kid in middle school. Nice. I kill you. There is, of course, a skip method, but I think I already mentioned I'm not a bitch. So, no skip. Housekeeping. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. We'll drink. You will be my boyfriend. I'm having fun. Let's go, buck 'em, Dano. The weasel. Okay, so he's dead. And I will continue on that other path in just a second, but first, a word from our sponsors. God, I wish I had a sponsor. I need you all to watch my videos so I can entertain you and have a good time and make some money. I really need an income, people. Alright. Hello! Whatever can be done. You again. I'm not repelled by the Silver Knights. Quite a fix indeed. Not repelled by them, buddy, but okay. Fight in here then? Okay, we can fight in here. I don't mind. So wait, and then 1, 2, and then bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, that's menuing, people. That's menuing. That's how you menu. Sorta. Wasn't half bad. They seem so fearful, and they seem like they're, you know, you'd be in trouble if you try to fight them. And I'm not saying they're super easy, but I'm saying once you figure these guys out, you don't have to be as stressful. Like, if you're... This game is not as stressful as you might think. It's honestly just a matter of figuring out your roles, figuring out what you can do, figuring out what they can do, and then just memorizing that as best as you can. It really is. That's it. So, Demon Titanite. The door's now unlocked. If I tried to open it before, it would have said locked. So, now he'll have a ring for me. You defeated them. Here you are as a token of my gratitude. Give a chance to come up with a plan. Okay. I've got Havel, so that's giving me a little bit more than the health right now. And I think I'm medium rolling no matter what. Will I medium roll without it? Or I fat roll? I'm still medium rolling. I'll take the health. Okay. So we'll head back out. Go up the stairs. This time we'll go in this middle area. behind the guy we killed before. For reasons that are reasons. And this will essentially unlock the next area for me. Now inside there is a demon dude. I can kill him and I will, but sometimes he gets in a lucky shot. I'm not going to risk that right now. So instead, I'm going to come over here. And you'll notice that there are some silver guys, of which I will fight both. The stairs is going to be a bit of an annoyance, but hey. Move that one off a little bit. You'll be my friend? Oops, that's the wrong button. It's got the range on me, but if I'm careful, I usually know how to get in between them. Or we'll just pull him back here and not be a dingus, because I forgot. I could just bring him back here and then it's over. Alright. Basically what we're doing is on the first floor, if you remember, there was a door that said locked. If I can kill both of these guys, I'll have access to opening up that door, and then I can basically come back here without needing to do any of this running around again. So it's kind of helpful. Let's kill him, because those chests block access to the Silver Knight armor, which... more options to mix and match your armor will be nothing but helpful, so... So you can see both of those are curled backwards. They're real legit saves. You're good. So, armor and helm. Gauntlets and leggings. Okay. I think I'm actually going to switch out to... because that's 17.7. And the other one... oh, it's actually heavier? I thought it was lighter. Okay, I guess not. What about the legs? So that's 6.9. 6.5. Okay. Still fat rolling, of course, but... I wonder if I'd Havel when I fat roll. I still would. Okay. How much worse are they, though, comparatively? Oh, they're actually better than the Elite Knight legs. I never really noticed that. Better in every way. Except for a tiny bit of poise. 1 point of poise. Poise is actually important, so eh. And then poison resistance, but whatever. But resistances and such are all still exactly the same, so that's good. So we've unlocked the door. Let's get our... access. Anything? No. Alright. I will now demonstrate the shortcut. Partially to bypass some dudes that I don't want to have to kill, and partially because I do want to demonstrate it for those people that don't know. So what you want to do is, if you can, strip yourself down to a lightweight, something that's light, light equipped whirl. You don't have to, but it makes it easier. So what it is these stairs, technically you can actually jump over them at one point to allow yourself to skip. So instead of coming all the way up, look for, it's right about there. Okay, so what you do is you come up to the stairs just a little bit, kind of make your way, start running, and jump over. It's a little bit of a timing thing. Let me do it again. Oh, they didn't patch it out, did they? I doubt it, but... I think I'm not rolling fast, or running fast enough already. Oh, did they patch it out? Or am I just sucking? This used to be, like... one of the most well-known skips. And it was so easy to get over that thing. I know some of my jumps are off, but... oh, there we go. Okay, so it hasn't been patched out. I was just sucking. So, yeah. Anyways, that gets you past these guys back up again here, which is cool. So... a few different things we want to do. We'll come up out into this area, and technically it is filled with a whole bunch of people you want to be careful of. A lot of those giants, but they're stronger than the other giants. So instead we're going to head upwards on the stairs. And so there's two different things we can do. We want to get access to the smith. But before heading to the smith, which normally to get to him, he's like the lightning smith, or he does the most powerful upgrades in the game. You would go through this little door and then follow the stairs down. But the first time I go see him, I actually want to come out here to this broken area of window, this glass, and then you let yourself fall carefully, and then slightly fall little bit by little bit. Don't do the full thing; you'll take damage. And then you want to come over here and very carefully roll off, and that'll gain you access to the Dragon Slayer's Great Bow, which is nice. So you can't use it obviously solo level 1, but it is nice to have. And then there's this dude who is once again going to be a pain, I'm sure. But you got several of these guys. Come on, man, don't be like that. Don't be like that. You're kind of not that guy. You're kind of being that guy. And by that guy, I don't mean like the guy that kills me. I mean the guy that annoys the shit out of me. Don't be that guy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just do like this. There. Thank you. It's partially a combination of him being an annoying little prick, and partially a combination of the range on the club is just bad. It is bad. It's one of the reasons why I didn't want it. Okay, so he's down. Now I have access to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith is going to be grateful, or we're going to use him all the time. But first, come around his side, actually break that a little bit. You'll notice that there's a chest that you can open, and again, just more loot for us. It's the Hawk Ring, which increases the range of your ranged weapons, bows. Not magic, but bows. So your individual shots will now go farther. And we'll also unlock this gate, but I'm not going to fight him, no. And then let's send this guy off the cliff. I don't want to mess around with that, so we'll do the usual, send him off the cliffs. Oh, forgot to be at his friend. They're probably boyfriends. Okay, so he's gone. And now he's gone. Okay. Pick up the loot that we saw earlier on the way up. Titanite chunk. We should have several of those now. And now we have plenty of souls with which to do what we need to do. So that's great. We'll come over here to him. And who are you? Doesn't really matter, I guess. He'll forge my weapons. He will sell certain types of Titanite, such as the green and twinkling, and then, of course, large. He won't sell you Titanite chunks, though. You have to go find those yourself. It's usually not too bad, but just be aware. Then, of course, there's the giant armor, which is Zomg, amazing for everything, except for poise. Technically, Havel wins on poise. So in this game, that's kind of the poise is king, so... yeah, but they're still amazing. Obviously, for Soul Level 1, the weight on that is crap. So, but let's see here. We want to modify equipment. We want to turn... I want that reinforced club 10. I want one to eventually turn into... see, lightning is king, though. But I don't have the coal yet to modify it to... so yeah, let's just, it's easy to get plus 10 again, so let's just do this into a lightning club and then beef up that lightning club. One more chunk and I could have gotten that to plus 4, but yeah, so I think that's kind of it. And this is just a regular fire club, not a chaos. So, I won't gain any of the extra humanity bonus. I'll need to go get that later. Let's repair everything while we're at it. Cometh soon. I shall. That's what she asked me to do. Alright, okay, so we're going to go ahead and call it here right now for this video, and that's mainly because we've already spent a lot of time. Tomorrow we're going to do nothing but, you know, we're going to... Ornstein and Smog. I'm going to try to do it without RTSR because I don't like using that. Not only is it risky and it's not my favorite, but at the same time I really don't feel comfortable with it just seems cheaper. I don't know. So, anyways, we're gonna use fire against because we're gonna do Ornstein first. We are gonna probably go that route. I could do Smog and then make a a video where we got the souped up Ornstein, but that'll probably be for like the next time I go through and do this. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. But either way, lightning is not good against Ornstein. He's essentially immune to it or heavily resistant. So, anyways, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. It's fun as always, and I love this kind of stuff. And I'm really looking forward to fighting Smog and Ornstein tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys are too. Thanks again for joining me. Take care. Have fun.